What we're seeing is the student experience inside of their portal, where first they had some links, some resources. This is a form that combines registration, choosing regalia for graduation, reviewing that information, processing the payment, and moving on to graduate, hopefully after they submit this.
That's the goal, yes. And we're in
Yes.
Education Cloud, correct?
This is actually using the standard CRM for this demo, but
Right.
since it's Salesforce and FormAssembly connects directly to Salesforce, those Education Cloud specific objects can be mapped so that you can get the information to different teams, the registrar or the bookstore if the student is going to pick it up locally there. So the logistics side would be handled by the CRM. And on the student side, they get the experience that they're expecting. Like I log in, you know who I am, you already have my information. I don't need to repeat myself and do it again.
All right, Shakima, well, speaking of repeating yourself, let's repeat our demo. Take it away.
Yes. So we were at the point where the student was choosing their regalia and tickets. I would just go back to see that we haven't lost any of that information. We were choosing 2 more tickets because we have a family of 4 instead of 2, and we have a total price here of $20 and our $60 for our rental package. You'll also see that reflected here in the summary. We could choose a big bookstore pickup to save some more money, or we can have it shipped to home. And you'll also notice that we already have an address here. This is pre-filled from the student's information. Same premise. We want to eliminate the additional steps that the student has to take since they are already logged in. This student did not put their state. We will fill that in now. We also have the email filled in. This is pulled in from Salesforce. I've put in some card details here, but a real form would not have this filled in. Just wanted to speed up the process in the demo. So we'll go ahead and submit now. We have a review page just to make sure that everything is correct, and we will confirm our submission. I have a thank you message. We can optionally opt them into alumni communications. I'm going to pretend like I'm a real student and ignore this page and just submit, because that can happen as well. And we're all done. We're still in the portal. We were just at the bottom to focus in. So let's look at what this looks like in Salesforce. Like I said, for this demo, this is simple, base Salesforce. There's no custom objects or relationships, but we will reload here. And at the beginning, I changed to BS in cybersecurity. That's now updated. I have this checkbox for registered to graduate. We'll look at where that's configured. And I have a check marks for whether the student is attending because they did select on the form that they were going to attend in person. So I'll move over to FormAssembly. This is our form. You'll see we can have conditional logic to trigger depending on the student's choice. Earlier, we said that the degree information is not correct. So we have that information there. Moving over, we have something called connectors, which allows us to sync information back and forth between Salesforce. You can put those connections on different timelines of the form. So we have form opened, which is what's pre-filling that information about the student. And then after they submit, we can also push information back to Salesforce. So we have that 2-way sync.